Are under
Fair
some
use
form of winter
CBS 2
storm
News.
advisory heading into Christmas weekend. National Weather Service alerts range from Washington State to Maine, and the Gulf Coast from Texas to Florida is under a hard freeze warning. The Midwest has and is suffering the most, with near whiteout conditions reported in Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, and Michigan. In the East, flash flooding has inundated communities across several states, including Connecticut, New Jersey, and Massachusetts, while power has been knocked out to nearly 1.5 million homes and businesses. All this, of course, has been a nightmare for holiday travelers on the road and in the air. We have team coverage tonight. CBS's Elise Preston will start us off from Chicago. Elise, good evening.
Major, good evening to you.
See, people thought it was a game. They didn't understand from 2021 what happened to Texas. That was just a rollout plan to see how America is going to respond to certain people not having power. Bangor, Maine, the state of Maine is literally blacked out right now because temps literally dropped to the negative 30s up there. Now, Vermont is suffering outages too. They said over 140,000 people don't have power. People in New York City, the Far Rock, the beachfront, no power because of this so-called bomb cyclone that came through. They were preparing you this whole time. See, people didn't understand when niggas said it's a dark winter coming. The dark winter is here, bro. There's not gonna be lights for niggas tomorrow morning on Christmas, B. Just letting you know. Look at the rest of the news.
Bomb cyclone storm forecasters predicted definitely delivered. Now, Chicago, like many places across the country, is dealing with biting wind chills so cold, people are being told to stay indoors. Tonight, a blast
Shelter in place.
Pushed temperatures to dangerous lows. In Chicago, 50-mile-per-hour winds at a wind chill of minus 40 is even making the usual road clearing measures useless.
The treatment isn't working.
Because we're at below zero temperatures, the salt is not having immediate impact.
The storm has been deadly. At least 12 people have been killed. One driver in Missouri slid off the road into a lake.
The water froze over, so that poses a lot of challenges.
Temperatures in at least 15 states are negative territory. Denver experienced its second coldest day on record. Today was the East Coast turn to take the punch. A driving ban in Buffalo and coastal flooding from Massachusetts to New York City had residents wading in knee-deep water.
I'm not testing fake guys, I just turned around and going the other way.
Even Florida, Georgia, and Texas are expecting overnight temperatures near zero. In Tennessee, many areas are experiencing rolling blackouts.
Starting around 10, we had like blackout, boop, boop, like just a second, took like that. And I was like, oh no. And then 10 minutes later, boop, boop, again.
Renewing Texans' fears of a repeat of the massive power grid failure less than 2 years ago. Janet Shamlian is in Houston.
The extreme cold has led the city of Houston to open warming centers in community buildings like this. The state's power grid so far holding up to the surge in demand.
Fair use CBS News.
Near Chicago, one family is hoping for a Christmas miracle after 2 years of ruined holiday plans due to the pandemic.
We're trying to spend the long Christmas weekend with our family and just unfortunately got stuck behind the weather. Don't think we're going to make it.
Predicts Essential Podcast, hate me or love me, there's no in between. So you niggas thought it was a game, B. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit me on prediction_ascension_TM. Predictions Ascension on Twitter. Shoot me something on predictionsascension@gmail.com. See, you niggas thought it was a game, B. Here's my remote, B. Got the rubber man. You know you ain't hood unless you got the duct tape cover, the battery holder, and all that shit, because you dropped it 100 fucking times and shit. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But you niggas thought it was a game, B. If you're not in the 5 boroughs, well, let's not even say that shit, because LES is always getting fucked over, and they're right by the fucking Con Ed spot on 23rd and 1st Avenue, in East End and Avenue D, whatever fuck the 14th Street Con Ed is at. Con Ed building me on, but it's the rest of the Lower East Side be. pitch black, nigga. I'd be mad as a motherfucker if I lived down there. But it is what it is, B. You niggas thought it was a game. 2020 to 2021, Texas suffered from rolling blackouts. And they had houses falling apart because of the fucking ice storms. They got hit with a fucking bomb blast last winter and the previous winter. Now, they hitting the whole country with the bomb blast. It is what it is, or Psycho Bomb, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I call it Psycho Bob, or Psycho Bob, or Sideshow Bob Show, or whatever the fuck this is. It's fucking crazy. Because the factor is, Bangor, Maine has no power. They have power for the past day and a half. Now, their Christmas is going to look even more fucking crazy. Because they ain't got no fucking power to do anything. Excuse me. So, simple fact it is, the speed up forward, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Denver, they getting hit. Chicago, Illinois, yes, -50. That's how it feels out there. It could go down to damn near as -80 if the wind chills don't let off that fucking Great Lake, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? So you can imagine what Canada's going through. This is the test of times. They want to see if you niggas can survive. They're going to hit us even harder when January, February comes. This ain't the least of the storms right now. That's why it's going to be more storms and more problems. Today, nigga, is brick ass in NYC, nigga. You felt it. I was outside with a hoodie and a thermal on, nigga, getting in the car. I said, oh, no. The heat is on high blast, bro. Trying to survive. Because the simple fact it is, I'm trying to get to the movie theater with my son so he can watch Wakanda Forever. That shit was trash. It is what it is. I like the whole tribute to Chadwick Boseman, but that's a whole other fucking story. But anyway, the factor is, niggas is not gonna make it. 16 people died already. Cars flipping over in Missouri in the fucking ravines with the fucking water over you frozen. It is what it is, B. They don't give a fuck about us. The elites are fucking crazy. They have a plan. This is what they're pushing for. Lithium ion, more CO2, carbon, hydrogen batteries, and fucking hydrogen engines is going to be fucking bananas. So if you got a Scat Packet charger, hold on to it. And it's just niggas is going crazy, man. It's gonna go crazy. Enjoy your fucking holiday, man. At least fucking try to. It is what it is, B. What can I do? Predictions is your podcast. Hate me or love me, there's no between. Take our advice more seriously this time, man. Get you a fucking generator. Stop fucking playing. You already know.